From my ancestors to your dining room table. From Southern Cooking Made Simple, just for you. Welcome to Southern Cooking Made Simple, y'all. Recipes from back in the day. Things that my great-grandmother taught me to cook. Her name was Lily Missouri Legg. She had 12 kids. She was a wonderful cook. This is some photos of her now. Up on the hill in Klein Holler in Clay County, West Virginia. It's where I'm from. This is Grandma's house in Klein Holler. And it was all the way to the top of the hill, the last house up. Any further up that you go, you'd be up at the cemetery on top of the mountain at the orchard. Had a cherry orchard and had pears, peaches, cherries out there, apples. About anything and everything you can find to forage for is in these mountains of West Virginia. My great-great-grandmother here, she was raised in the head of that holler. Her parents had a house there, and that's why it was named Klein Holler in Indore, West Virginia. And all of my grandparents was fantastic cooks. They didn't have very much, and they all lived in very humble homes, and they had very little to cook with, so they had to learn how to cook with the things that they had and make those things be absolutely delicious. My mom was raised in a family of 8. My grandmother here, Lily, she had 12. Can you imagine cooking for 12 kids every day? That would be a job. Grandma Marie there, she's the one that taught me how to cook, her and my mom. And everything that I learned was from simple ingredients, simple, easy techniques, stuff that you can do right out of your home. You don't need any special equipment or anything. A lot of love goes in my cooking. My Grandma Marie, I used to ask her to help cook when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and she'd say, "Yeah, you can go down to the garden and get some vegetables, and you can cook the salad." And oh, that was so important to me. So I'd run down to the garden and get whatever vegetables she sent me after. And she would teach me then how to make the dressing for the salad. Or she would let me stir up the bread mixture for the cornbread or something. And it just made me feel like I was cooking. And at a very young age, I started cooking. I used to have a drive-up window at my bedroom window, and my next-door neighbor, she'd ride her bike around there, and I'd fix her a fried bologna sandwich and potato chips, and she'd dip her potato chips in ketchup like French fries. Being from West Virginia is a whole lot different than the rest of the world. We're from backwoods country people. We're just hillbillies. That's all we've got. That's all we know. That's who we are. We're from these mountains. These mountains just come down and give you a big hug. Please like and subscribe. Y'all come back now. Here.